Your name is Morales. You were in Atlanta.
Do you ride the custard bus, Rick Grimes? Welcome back to Fog Entertainment. Episode 2, Season 8, All Out War. All out spastication, more like. Why is Rick Grimes speaking to Morales like he's in the third person? Morales knows what his name is. He knows where he was. Why is Rick Grimes speaking to him like he's narrating a novel? Can you explain to me? I think Rick Grimes lost the plot in that scene.
I can't explain that, and I can't explain most of what happened in this episode.
Well, I can. It was fucking pointless action.
Yeah, well, that's one way of summing it up. It was like 45 minutes of just shootouts with... Honestly, man, it was just like non-stop shootouts with people that we don't give a shit about. And yeah, about 50 odd people died, but not one of them had a name. Not a single person of relevance or importance died.
Scott, that's the guy's name.
Scott, there you go.
I'm not saying he died, but that's the guy.
There you go. Aye, some random guy.
Listen to this, right? So you've got Regina's outpost, the Lieutenant Mara just belittling this white guy. He's like, "Oh, you go fetch the water, and we'll let this woman of color handle the guns because she knows what she's doing, and you don't." And then we've got the Gay Boy Brigade. We've got Aaron and Eric rock up with rock stars such as Tobin, Francine, and Scott, and a bunch of other people. That's what. No wonder the ratings are dead.
Yeah, no. Listen, people ask when did this show die. I actually think I'll blame season 8. People blame season 7 and the introduction of Negan. But what I would say about season 7 is, I think for the most part, season 7 still focused on the main characters, and I don't really recall the background characters, whatever, getting that much screen time. Well, actually, that's a lie. You did have Tara in that one episode. Yeah, but honestly, why are we getting like Why are we getting like Tobin and Scott pushed down our throats here, like they're they're main event level people when they're just not?
See, when the saviors are getting battered by the Survivor Series team of Aaron, Eric, Tobin, Francine, and Scott, then how am I supposed to believe that Rick can't kill them?
And then you seen the way Eric was firing the gun. It was like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
Just absolutely horrific. He gets... Well, we'll just wrap that bit up. He gets shot. I think Francine died. Scott and Tobin... No,
I don't think Francine died. I think she just got shot.
Yeah, well, fair enough, but...
A group of protagonists got shot and Morgan was in it, and we thought, oh, happy days.
But that's a different kettle of fish.
Yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, we knew Morgan wasn't going to die. No, why are you trying to separate this like we're going to do an actual breakdown review?
I think that's easier to do it by
No,
group.
no, this episode sucked. What it was 45 minutes of just shooting. Oh, look, Rick's team's shooting, the Saviors are shooting back. Who's going to die? Who's going to kill more? Well, obviously Rick's group's going to kill more because they want it to look like Rick's winning. It was like, but there was nobody of importance that you... First of all, nobody of importance died. Nobody of importance even got shot. And nobody of importance felt like danger. There's just too... Walking Dead has way too many scenes like this where it's just, oh, let's have a shout scene for the sake of it. I was thinking about Breaking Bad when I was watching this. It's like, look at Hank. Right, got law enforcement, good shooter, good cop, good DEA agent. Look when he did get into gunfights. So, first of all, it was limited. You know, there wasn't many of them, but they're all so memorable, and especially obviously the first time you're watching it. When you're watching it for the 100th time, you kind of know that he doesn't die up to a certain point. But see when Hank Schrader is shooting Tuco, you're thinking, holy shit, one of them's going to go here. See, when the cousins are about to fucking eliminate Hank, you're thinking, holy crap, man, anything could happen here. And then obviously Hank takes on Jack's crew and finally meets his demise. He was 2-0 up to that point, and then he took on Jack and his, wee band of Nazis or whatever they are, and it became 2-1. Point is, though, sometimes more is less. See, when Hank had a shootout scene, you fucking cared. Seeing this, it was like... There's just so many guns being fired and no reason to care.
No, damn right. It was just rinse and repeat, and on it you've got to question the logic that they're going for in this show. Because 1 minute, Rick's like, any savior that gives up can join our communities. But then we're seeing them like all out massacre them.
Yeah, literally wipe out every saviour without giving them an option, without giving them a warning, without saying, here, put your guns down and, you know, pledge your allegiance to me and give up Negan and you can survive. Nah, we don't see that. What we literally do see, though, is Rick and Rick's side just rock up to all these saviour outposts and just literally go through them, hot knife butter. And it's got you thinking, like, how many men can Negan realistically have? Because from what we've seen in this episode, this should have put the numbers advantage. This should have definitely put Rick's side in front with the amount of casualties that Negan's team had. And also, if Rick and these other communities could create these kind of numbers, why were they ever bowing down to Negan in the first place?
Yeah. Well, you've hit the. You're bang on the banana there, because
if they could easily do this to Negan, and then also there was like the whole story or the scenes with Ezekiel and Carol were dumb. So Ezekiel and Carol and Ezekiel's crew and the tiger, they're chasing some guy through the forest. And they're making it like, oh, we need to catch this guy. It's important that we catch this guy. It's detrimental that we catch this guy. Or he will alert Negan or whatnot, and our ambush is going to be, you know, irrelevant. Our ambush is going to be in vain. And it's like, hold on. Negan was literally getting shot at in episode 1. I think Negan knows that Rick Script's revolting here.
he's locked up my camper fan with Father Gabriel here because Rick attacked the sanctuary. He couldn't give a fuck about these other jobber places.
Yeah, and also, I mean, that was probably the best. I mean, see, if you take away everything that happened in episode 1, probably the fact, Negan and Gabriel are locked up in a, you know, some little hut here, that's going to be interesting. And they didn't even show you this episode. It's like, how much time passed? I think that was really poor writing for them not to put this in this episode.
It was. We've got Morgan, Tara, Jesus, Andy, Freddy, and Diana. They're all scouting at the satellite.
Oh, Andy, what a rock star he is. Fucking hell.
Freddy, don't forget about him.
Freddy and Andy, wow, two
And Fredo.
amazing guys.
Freddy and Fredo. I mean, you couldn't fucking write that.
No wonder the ratings died. See when they killed off Andy. Oh yeah, that's what really killed the show.
So, no, honestly, just seeing the likes of Morgan and Tara and other people run around with like an M1 911 with a suppressor on it, it doesn't look right, doesn't it not? It looks funny. I'm used to this guy carrying a mop handle. You know, I mean, we're used to her with fucking colourful, shitey sunglasses on. I just can't take this serious. They wipe out a lot of them, take all of them hostage. Morgan, I see red. Rick told me in the speech I need to kill them all. Why is Morgan, right?
What a little puppet bitch this guy is, you know. One minute he's hell-bent on all life is precious, we can't do anything, and then he's like, oh no, Master Rick said they all gotta die, so they all gotta die.
No, see Morgan, I think he's got the temperament of like a 6-year-old child. He's a fucking retard. I don't, how can people like
It's
this
a
guy?
Big Show, The Walking Dead, like, how many...
Yeah, but I wouldn't say Big Show. Well, Big Show was a bit retarded, but I think Morgan Jones is plain retarded. Like, there's no two ways about it.
See, in shows, I think there's only a limited amount of times you can go from being good guy, bad guy, good guy, bad guy. Now, people will
You
say...
notice the shows that do that tend to be, though, like...
Shit on.
Soaps.
Aye.
British soaps.
No, but, like, look at Walter White, right? You can just see he gradually changes throughout the entire show. And then when he gets to the end, he gets his redemption arc.
Aye.
It's like, The Walking Dead, it's like... Oh, he's too far gone. Redeems himself. Season later, he's a bad guy.
Rick's the same.
Now they don't portray them as bad guys. They don't portray them as villains, but they certainly have actions that are bad. And there's so many people that you can hear. It's not just Rick and Morgan. It's Rick, Morgan, Carol, Daryl. These are people that have all went through periods where 1 minute they're trying to be nice. And then the next minute, it's kill everybody.
No, absolutely, and that's the... I just don't understand it. Honestly, I don't know where we're going with this. You can't 1 minute be willing to...
Well, 1 minute you got Daryl trying to save people, then the next minute you just killed Fat Joey.
No, true, but right, so Dean, Saviour, pisses himself. Jesus, let's spare him. Tara's like, no, we gotta kill them all. Jesus like, I'm not killing a man that's unarmed and like giving himself up to us. But then it turns out this guy was like, "You're hard at it to piss yourself. It's like your dick knows you got trousers on." And then he's holding Jesus, and Jesus is like, "Would you take those trousers off, brother?" But then Tara, I mean, essentially they get the upper hand on this guy, and then Jesus ties him up. I mean, I think if they killed him at that point, it would have been fair enough because he just tried to fucking kill you. But no, and then they take them all outside. There's about maybe 20 saviors at gunpoint. And it's like, I think that, I do accept that there is a problem with keeping hostages and prisoners. It's like, you don't really have a lot of room, and then if you put them back in your place, they could break out, and that's 20 guys inside your walls. But at the same time, man, if you just start massacring people, you're just as bad as Negan. No two ways about it for me, so that's pretty much wrapped up that arc. Tobin got shot in the shoulder. Don't recall it, but apparently he did. Shiva the tiger killed the guy that Ezekiel and Carol were looking for. See Ezekiel, man, it's so cringe. This guy was a zookeeper, but he speaks like he's a king. It's
who knows? Maybe he worked at Burger King. Maybe he served a couple of fucking Flaming Grills burgers or something. But
he stole a crown.
And it's the way Jerry gets on when anybody, you will address him as the king.
Protect your king, and he's like, no, protect yourselves. It's like, shut up.
Protect your king. It's fucking some guy with a CGI tiger. And obviously, how bad are the effects in The Walking Dead? Whether it be the tiger, whether it be explosions or fireballs.
See, honestly, man, it's like the entire budget just goes towards paying fucking Andrew Lincoln. How can they justify giving him millions an episode?
No, but
looks a shit.
Am I really over exaggerating to suggest that pretty much this entire, give or take, this entire episode was just a shootout?
Yeah, apart from maybe like Rick going through an office block with
episode 1, they just wasted like their entire fucking ammo shooting at Wendy's, and then episode 2 was just like a shootout between both sides. It's like, see when you think of actual, like, let's say like character development or stories or good dialogue or conversations between two people. We're two episodes into season 8, and we've had none of that.
It's fucking all over the place.
Literally all pretty much. See if you said to me sum up the first 2 episodes of season 8, I'd say
shite.
Well, yeah, that would be acceptable. But it'd just be like a firefight with a bunch of irrelevant people, and that's all it's been. You just don't fucking care. It's like this would be like you're watching Sons of Anarchy, and they're taking on the Mayans, and you see them getting into it's like a 40-minute shootout, but there's no Jax, there's no Clay, there's people wearing the SOA cuts, but we've never seen them before. It's a bunch of fucking no names.
What is this, the Mayans MC?
Yeah, but you know what I mean? It's like who would care? We wouldn't give a shit.
No, you wouldn't. At least when they did it in Mayans, like when it was random chart, it seemed to be like a couple of minute scenes. To maybe begin an episode and would like highlight like the war's ongoing. This was just a band of jobbers taking on an even bigger band of jobbers, and that's the problem they've created. For me, like there's just too. This show is so bloated. Like see this all out, and it's too dragged out, man. As well.
Honestly, you got some fucking bum like Aaron. Probably shot more bullets. I say probably. I know for a fact he did. Aaron would have shot more bullets in this episode than Shane did in his entire run.
His entire fucking life. Forget about his entire run in the show. His entire life.
It's just like see when
where are they getting all the ammo and the guns from?
See when you go back to like the prison, and the governor pulls up, and he starts. I mean, it's short and sweet. Kills Axel, makes the point. Lets the zombies out, and that's it. Fucks off.
It was a message. But
it was short and sweet. It's like, see the governor. Even when you look at like Too Far Gone, yeah, you got your initial shootout, but then it moves on to like the fight.
No, but look at Too Far Gone. Look how
impactful that is.
Yes, but look how I don't want choreographed. Normally sounds like it was shit, but look how well done it was. That shootout, like it lasts like 11 minutes. The first couple of minutes is the shootout. But know what happens, folks, in shootouts? People advance. People die. Seeing this was literally just shooting.
There's progress.
People were just pinned down for either side, and that was
what this was like? It was like Die Hard 2 when they're firing the blanks.
Aye, but no one caught on. They were firing blanks.
That's the season 8's firing blank so far. I will say that.
Rick kills a guy, opens a door, turns out the guy's got a kid called Gracie. And on the Walking Dead wiki, there's a character on the left of the screen called Gracie. So it looks like she grows up at Alexandria. Who fucking cares? Rick then walks into a room. He finds a picture. We can't quite make out the picture. But then it's a returning Morales. And like I did in the intro, why the fuck is Rick Grimes speaking to this guy like it's the third person? This reminded me of when Rick said to Daryl back in Atlanta, "I'm Rick Grimes." It's like, why are you speaking like this? Morales obviously knows who he is. Rick, it's not like Rick was standing here with a guy who wouldn't know who Morales is and he had to kind of explain it to him. It's almost like they did it this way
to get us to, yeah.
And you never break that wall for me.
Yeah, because it's almost like here, this guy was irrelevant. Most people aren't going to know who he is.
Yeah.
So they basically have to dumb it down for the viewers.
No, but look at...
Oh, maybe you don't remember, but... no, honestly, see if they bring back a character and we can't recognise who the character is, then they're not worth mentioning. They're not worth revealing. Oh, that's Mariah. No, but honestly, they're not. Because see if you brought back Meryl, or you brought back Shane, or you brought back the governor, you wouldn't need to subtly point out, oh, by the way, that's him, or that's that person. You'd fucking know.
Look at
see if a character's so bad that you need to point out who it actually is, then there was no point bringing them back.
Look at look at Better Call Saul Breaking Bad. See in Better Call Saul, there's a lot of characters for Breaking Bad that are in it, but there's a lot of ones going under the radar. They're just slipped in because it's like supposed to portray this like universe. It's always existed.
Almost like Easter eggs.
Like,
or something.
see when they're introducing these fucking nobodies. Like, they wouldn't be like, oh, this is blah 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 for do. No, it would just be if you caught it, you caught it.
Yeah.
Easter egg. If you missed it, you missed it. But this is Rick dumbing it down to a level, and then it shows you the faces of like Morgan, Tara, Jesus, Daryl, Carol.
Yeah, it was just like
and then it cuts back to Rick. No. It's like,
yeah, it was just like a montage of basically
nothing.
Yeah,
close-up.
I guess the people that are like leading the attacks, it kind of just showed you them all. And then it ended. It was like, what the fuck was this?
I thought this episode was borderline horrific.
Yeah, no, I gave the premiere a 4 and wasn't impressed. This one was worse. I'm giving this one a 2 out of 10.
I agree with that. I thought, honestly, when The Walking Dead is reaching into its bag of tricks and it's pulling at Morales, that's how you know this show's done.
You know what? I will actually. Yeah, no, I am convinced this is the worst episode of The Walking Dead we've seen so far. I honestly, I don't know. What's that one with Beth and Daryl?
Still?
How can people... I guarantee you most people would say Still was worse
See
than
this episode, it's got like the structure of like a fucking 6-year-old with it for me. It's almost like, right, what's going to be the basis of this episode? Oh, it's going to be different. It's going to be different groups shooting at each other. And then it's like they never ripped past that. They never developed it. They never stretched it out or explored it. It was simply... I can't believe you've got people getting paid millions, actors, directors, producers, to produce that. I think it's one of the cheapest... See, considering The Walking Dead was a big TV show at this point, I think this is one of the cheapest television episodes I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was just, oh, look...
This is something you would expect off the Sci-Fi Channel.
Oh, look, a group of people here shooting, then you move to a different location. Oh, look, another group of people shooting... Then you moved to another. Oh, different. It was just constantly shooting. Oh, a bunch of no names die. Somebody that might have a fucking a D-list character might get shot
like,
but survive.
I know it's in a different world than the real world, and there ain't police or whatever. But just look at other TV shows when there's an all-out war and people are getting took out, man. It's so well done. There's just nothing. You got nothing. Anyway, 2 out of 10.